Welcome back to the Country Minute Podcast. I'm your host, James Shotwell, and today we have an incredible episode for you. This is one that's been in the works for months. Behind the scenes, we've been asking ourselves, when can we get together? How can we make this happen? And a few weeks ago in Nashville, I finally had a chance to sit down with the one and only Walker Montgomery. He's one of the hottest up-and-coming stars in Nashville today, but he's no stranger to the country music scene. His father is 90s superstar John Michael Montgomery, and his uncle is Eddie Montgomery of Montgomery Gentry. So his entire bloodline is in the business of country music, and you can hear that in his voice because let me tell you, Walker's got it. He's got that thing that you're always looking for in artists, and everyone I talk to in country music loves this guy. They love his passion for the industry. They love the songs he's choosing. Everyone is rooting for Walker Montgomery, and I think after this brief 20-minute conversation, you will be as well. Now, Walker has a new song called Never Had You Anyways, and it is the perfect encapsulation of a sad country song. This is what this guy does best, and this song, woo! If you don't already know the name Walker Montgomery, this song is going to be on your playlist immediately. I just know you're going to love it, and we're going to talk about it in this interview. We're also going to talk about a whole lot of other stuff, like touring, growing up with a famous dad, navigating Nashville, especially when you grew up in that community, and all the different versions of ourselves that we go through when we're trying to find success. I mean, Walker has produced a lot of different types of country music, but I feel like he's really found that pocket that he's looking for right now, and I'm so excited to talk about it with him on the show today. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe and review the show wherever you're enjoying it, because that absolutely helps us. And if for whatever reason you're listening to the show but still don't follow Country Minute on social media, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, that's what we do. That's our bread and butter. Social media stuff. We're posting news and opinions and stories every single day. We want you to be a part of it. So if you haven't joined us on wherever you like to enjoy social media, go find us and get on it. Walker Montgomery has a big year coming up. I don't know what I'm allowed to say and don't say, so I'll just say Never Had You Anyway is out right now. Walker is playing shows throughout the year, and hopefully he'll be in a city near you very soon. But for right now, sit back, relax, and enjoy my conversation with Walker Montgomery. Back at CRS with the one and only Walker Montgomery. Buddy, I've been waiting for this.
Dude, it's so good to meet you, man. I'm glad you're here. No doubt.
Let's talk about it. Is this your first CRS?
I've done it before. I've been in town for about 5 years, and I'd say other than COVID and maybe 2021 was probably my only 2 years not doing it.
Do you like the gauntlet of all of this?
Yeah, dude, it's fun. I mean, it's my first time. I remember I was probably about 40 pounds lighter and as green as can be. So it was a little nerve-wracking. But now, you get to know the folks and stuff, and every year you kind of get some people who are new here and stuff. So it is fun to catch up with some old friends and make new ones and stuff. And you're talking about yourself, right? So it's an easy topic for me.
I mean, this is our sixth year, my sixth CRS, and this is the first year where I was like, I think people actually know who I am this year.
There you go.
After
I love
walking
it.
into the shadows forever. And you have to feel that way too, because things are really moving for you right now.
Yeah, man. You always get the new. It's like a lot of people. It's like, well, I've met you before, but I don't think you really remember me and stuff like that. And now, when you start having a little online virality or whatever, they come up to you first, and you're like, all right, well, it's a good feeling. But
it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's a weird one too.
It is, yeah.
I told Laura, someone said some very nice things yesterday. I told her on her way back, I was like, there's nothing weirder to me than when a stranger approaches you, it says really nice things, and then just disappears.
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. So thanks. I don't know.
By compliment.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. But look, it's still there's no event like this on earth, except for right here, right? So to be a part of that's pretty cool. And CMA Fest and all that stuff. That's the thing. As many cons as Nashville can have, the pros are those kind of stuff. That you only can do that here. Yeah. Right. So it's a fun time, man.
Well, I'll tell you, your name has come up a lot in people we talked to recently,
Good.
And everyone is so positive about what's going on right now. But it is funny. I feel like there have been these versions of Walker Montgomery over the years. It's been a decade in the making.
Yeah, it really has.
You settled on this one a while back, and all of a sudden it worked.
Yeah.
So what changed, do you think?
I grew up, man.
Really does that?
I used to say one of my biggest regrets was starting in music so early, because for a long time I wish that I would have gone to college and done normal stuff, literally anything else, but I don't regret it now because I had so much time to grow. I mean, I released my first song I was 18, right? Yeah. So, and I know a lot of my buddies started when they were 24, right? So, I mean, but no, man, I I had to figure out, I was cutting songs that I thought were good songs, period. I wasn't cutting songs that I thought were good songs for me, right? And that like, because there's good songs out there, but they might not be good songs for a specific
They don't
artist.
work for every.
Yeah, right. So it took me some time to figure out that, and my voice changed. I mean, I hit like a second puberty in COVID, right? Yeah, it just dropped. So I mean, but yeah, it was a long time in the making, and then I got with my producer Bart Butler, and it just kind of blossomed into what it is, because he knew that I loved the traditional sense. That's what fit fit my voice the best.
It does.
And so we just kind of hashed it out and started making it. But no, man, it was about a decade in the making, but it's like, that's the hill I'm dying on. You know, it's I know who I am as an artist now.
Yeah.
And it really helps. When, 5 years ago I probably didn't, because I was 21. But
5 years ago, I was working in punk and metal. So
dude, you're gonna grow and evolve as an artist.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you got a problem.
Yeah, you know. And you also benefit from, like, there's a traditional movement right now.
Yeah.
So you finding.
It was good timing. Let's say that. Yeah.
10 years ago, if you'd been like traditional, I don't think it's gonna play, bud.
The cowboy hat wouldn't have worked.
So, but you also have this content component that you figured out that I think a lot of people are missing. There are so many videos of all these songs that are really well made. So, like, was that your choice? Did you find a team that brought that in?
Yeah, well, I've got a team. I work with Venture Music. They got
Shout out
Zach,
Dustin.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, they got Zach Top, Reed Morris, my buddy, just signed over there, and but I always say the social media aspect. This is what I've chosen to do with my life. So I need to use every tool that I can to make it work, right?
Yeah.
So the social media thing, I've never met an artist that's like, this is my favorite thing in the world. Like, I wake up every day to get like 200 views on a song that I worked so hard on, right? So it's like, but you got to do it, right? You have no choice. So I can do the social stuff, but I can't sit down and edit a video, right? So that's why I bring in the team and stuff, because that's not me. That's not my strengths and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's been great. It's been great working with them, but it's all me. I mean, I'm posting and commenting and DM, we've talked on socials and stuff. Yeah, but I do enjoy it, especially when it's going well, right?
Yeah.
But
everyone has a day where it all crashes and you're like, what am I even doing?
Yeah, it's like, what am I doing? Yeah. But no, man, the social thing, it's been fun to see, the fan base grow, because you can really see it immediately. It's almost like instant gratification if you get a video that goes viral and all of a sudden the followers go up. It's been fun to see the fan base grow.
And you put out a lot of songs over the last year, and I hear that it's all building towards an EP.
Yep, it is.
At some point,
probably late spring, early summer, or something like that. Yeah, and because we've been trying to space out I Love the Way You Love Me started cranking.
Yeah.
So we kind of waited a little bit longer to release Never Had You anyway.
Did you anticipate that, though? You had to guess that it was going to work.
I thought it was going to do well. I didn't know it was going to do that well, right? So that was a pleasant surprise. But we're trying, 4 to 8 weeks. So really kind of land on 6 weeks apart for each single.
So.
But yeah, man, it's just been, look, I'm a singer. I'm the luckiest dude in the world. And having songs that people are listening to, it makes it that much better. I can't complain about anything.
Well, the last couple of singles have been these great ballads, and you have the voice for it. The whole time I was wondering, when am I going to get that barn burner from Walker? And I think it might be one of the two next songs.
Coming next. Yeah, it's coming
Almost,
next.
So close, so long, goodbye.
There you go.
I don't even know how to describe it. As soon as I heard it, I had that, this is the one kind of feeling. Where it's like, this feels like a Clifton. Tell me how did you write it with somebody else?
I actually didn't write that one. That's Bart Butler, my producer, brought that to me. But we've been really hitting Texas hard.
Yeah.
Right. And I got hooked on Texas because they dance.
They do.
And everybody's dancing. You could be cussing them out. And as long as it's country and swinging, they're dancing. Yeah. And so I didn't really have that kind of like Texas swing song. And I was looking for it. And when I heard that, I knew that it was the one. And it's also a great show closer. You literally say goodbye in the title, right? But yeah, man, we needed to show that kind of side because I'd had a song with Randy Rogers, Never Again One More Time, but we didn't have that Texas two-step thing that we've been looking for, and I thought I think it's the perfect one for it.
Yeah, when I'm in Texas at shows, I always feel like I've missed a part of life because everyone can dance. Like people just grab a woman and start singing. I mean, you're like, what is this?
And I don't. That's why I'm on the stage. But yeah, man, no, Texas is addicting.
Yeah,
that's how I describe it. Yeah.
It is our favorite street to visit.
Yeah,
I completely get it. And then there's one other song on the EP whose title I'm missing right now. Is it Nowhere?
Nothing Like You Nowhere. There you go. Even I had to think about it.
Then also though, a song where I was really I'm kind of brought a tear in my eye last night. You sing a lot of love songs. Here's another one, but I love it.
I love the love songs. It's just what I gravitate towards generally, and that stems from Dad having the great love songs, right?
Yeah.
And there's some love songs out there that just nobody, I don't want to say they don't have the cojones to take a swing at, right? You know, so it's like, hell, I'll do it. You know, let me sing it. And the power ballad thing needs to make a comeback.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do, because it's just, I want to be the wedding guy. I want to be the love song guy.
That's a big lane.
You know,
I heard Neil Thrasher say once, he was like, you write a great song, but if it goes to the wrong vocalist, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You got to pair it perfectly.
Yeah.
I love that you found that lane. And that nothing like You Nowhere. Is that, do you have a hand in that one? Because the lyrics are so personal. That opening line about, I've seen the Yogi from Muskogee at the Ryman.
No, man, I actually don't. And I didn't write it. I cut about 50-50 songs I wrote and then outside songs. Because I
appreciate that.
Dude, there's a reason there's songwriters in town. You know, I know so many artists that they're hell-bent on writing their own songs.
High authenticity with like, I have to.
Yeah, it's like I have to write, and it's a detriment to them.
Yeah, it doesn't make
because you can't. Some songwriters know exactly what you want to say, and they can say better, and that's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
The whole '90s was like that. You know, great songs, great singers.
Yeah.
But other people wrote them.
It wasn't until like 5 years ago that we cared that they didn't write those songs.
And it's like, who cares? Write the damn song and give it to me. You know, it's like. But
or someone uses the word cover in country, I'm like, it's not really a thing in country music. Everyone just sings songs.
But it's true though. But yeah, no, I just heard it and I was like, it was one of those things. It's like, hell, that's me.
Yeah.
That's what I relate to.
So I was like, we saw your wife yesterday, I believe, and I was just like, oh, this man loves this woman. I see this. I get this.
Oh yeah, man. No, it's great. I mean, she's awesome. But no, it's the love song thing is just, no pun intended, I love it. Yeah. It's just, I love going out there and seeing people slow dance and singing those power ballads. That's what I feel like, country-wise, I was made to do. You know, I'm going to have the barn burners and stuff, but I want to be the love song guy.
Now that you know yourself so well, I'm always curious, is there some stuff in the Walker Montgomery vault, like versions of Walker that we will never get to know? Was there a bro country era for Walker?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Well, yeah, because it
was 2010, so you're right in that moment.
Yeah. So I tried. But even then I knew, like, you can go back and listen. My voice just didn't fit it.
Yeah.
You know, and
you don't seem like an 808 guy.
No, I'm not. but it's just like, that was the time. And I was 18, you know, you get a song in front of you. You're like, hell, it's a good song. Let's cut it. Let's put it out. You know, there wasn't really like a marketing strategy, I guess so. You know, it's like, this is a good song. Let's see what happens, right? And a lot of that happened with She Don't Know, out of nowhere, Bad Day to Be a Beer.
Yeah, Bad Day to Be a Beer.
Some songs that I probably wouldn't cut now, but it helped me grow to become the artist that I am today, you know? And people still love, hell, I mean, I see people singing She Don't Know at the top of their lungs of these I mean, that thing's got like 40 million streams. Yeah. And so I'm grateful for that time in my life, right? But I don't think I could fit into the jeans now either, you know?
Are we going to get Walker Montgomery on the road a lot this year? I'm waiting for you to come up north so we can see the show. I haven't seen the show yet, so I'm excited.
So I say this to everybody. The reason I do music is so I can tour. I love being in the studio. I love writing. I love everything else. But going on stage, man, is what I was meant to do. Because, I mean, I grew up on a bus, grew up touring. It's what I am, right? It's just, there's no two ways around it. That's why I do country music. So as many shows as we can do, whether there's 10 people there or 10,000, we're going to do them, right?
That's what I love to hear, brother. So do you have? So when we look ahead to this year, we got the EP, we got some shows. Are you a guy who plans ahead and is like, by the end of 2025, I hope we're here?
A little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think growing up in the industry, I've got a sense of reality that a lot of artists don't.
A little humble.
Just because, I mean, yeah, I've seen the mountaintop and I've seen the valley, right? And so you can plan,
Yeah.
but very seldomly does it happen exactly how you want, right?
Very true.
And that's life in general, right? Not just country music. But, yeah, I mean, I've got goals. I want to be here at the end of the year, monthly listener-wise or whatever it is. But you just never know what's going to happen. So, I mean, the good Lord can put a wrench in the plan like nobody's business, right? So, I mean, it's in a good way or a bad way, right? So, I mean, I think we got some good stuff coming this year, though. I really do. I think it's going to be a big year for 2024 was my biggest year yet. 2025, I ain't slowing down. Let's just say that.
Okay, I don't want to. I promised myself I'd only ask you one question involving your dad. So this is my one question involving.
Dude,
your
ask
dad.
away. I love my dad. He's the best. He's the best dude in the world.
Your dad's biggest fans.
Dude, I've been
Someone
ordering.
once told me no one loves Walker's dad more than Walker.
I love. Dude, I'll tell you what. He's just the best dude in the world, and he does. We were talking before. He doesn't know he's cool, right?
At all.
At all. He doesn't care.
No
either.
cultural reference for himself.
No, zero.
So wild.
But
Great.
yeah, but I mean, we had a basement flood back in 06 or 07. Lost all the old merch and stuff, all the old CDs and 45s and stuff. So I've been ordering all these old stuff on eBay and stuff, old shirts and 45s and stuff. But I mean, yeah, my little basement's like almost a damn shrine to him right now. But yeah, man, he's just the best guy. I love him to death. He really is.
One day the Hall of Fame will come calling for that exhibit.
He
You'll be
will.
like,
Yeah.
"Do the
Yeah. There you go. Just come to the basement. I got it.
I got you.
But yeah, no, ask away about John Michael.
ever-
I love it.
You did the cover, but I've always wondered, like, is that inevitable collaboration coming? And would it be an original,
Yeah.
or would you do one of his songs like Reboot style?
I'll send it to you right now. Yeah. You're the only person who has this. I'll send it to you.
I'd love to. I'd
Yeah.
love to hear it.
But
Because I was like, because you were saying that about your dad earlier, I was like, this man could literally redo his greatest hits today, and it
Yeah.
would be the same way.
I'll find it. No, yeah, we're working on something with me, him, and Eddie right now. So, and it'll probably be out this year.
I can't even imagine life with Eddie as your uncle.
Dude, everybody's got like the crazy uncle, and I've got the craziest.
Is that
Yeah.
your crazy uncle?
Yeah, I've got
It'd
the
be great if you
craziest.
had a non-musical crazy uncle where you're like, Eddie's fine, but
There's-
he's still Bill.
Dude, that's funny. So Bill Engvall is my sister's godfather, so we call him Uncle Bill. But he's a crazy guy too, right? So I mean, no, he's a great guy. No, Eddie, man, God only made one of them, is how I describe it, right? But he's just such a great guy. He's got a big heart. Him and John Michael, man. I mean, it's just, for as famous as they got, it's amazing how humble they are. And it's just, I mean, Eddie was meant to be famous, right? Because he's
got that personality.
got that personality, but Dad doesn't. Dad's just,
I've literally never
it's down
seen
to
your
earth.
dad where I was like, he seems like he knows that he's as successful as he
no,
is.
he has no
It's
idea.
like no one ever sent him a sales report.
No, it's crazy, man. He's just a guy that, he's just a country boy who became famous.
Yeah.
And he's just as humble as can be.
Does
It's
he ever
crazy.
break out a story to you and you're like, what?
Oh yeah.
Where he like blows you like
Yeah.
like very subtly, just like, oh yeah, this back, one time me and insert
Most
date
of the
listener
time.
here.
He was talking about how he was hanging out with Shaq one time, and Shaq was shooting hogs out of a hot tub. They were hunting down in Texas or something like that. But it's just,
And just casual.
he's got all these wild stories and he just doesn't even think of
It'd be
it. Right?
funny if you're like, he calls him Shaquille.
She calls him Shaquille. Yeah. Yeah. They're on a first name basis, right?
Me
Yeah.
and Shaquille were out doing something. Shaquille.
He's just a good guy, man. He really is.
Well, I love that you have someone so supportive, and I love that you have made such a name for yourself that I've met people who don't know he's your dad, and I think that's just
Yeah.
kind of incredible because I'm like, I can see the two of you
Yeah.
at each other, but that's fine.
Well, yeah, right.
You got to be proud of that.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be, well, yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, you always want to make your own path, but
I'm sure it helps out nonetheless.
I took the stance that there's no hiding from the name, right? When I moved to town, some people I was working with thought about changing the name and stuff, and I had no interest in that. It never appealed to me to kind of like hide from Dad.
To Walker Gentry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I had no interest in it because I'm proud of what they did. It's a family business for us, right? You know, Eddie and him, they did great.
Yeah.
And lightning struck twice, and God willing, it's going to strike 3 times, all right? But I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to shy away from it.
Will you film a music video in Kentucky to complete the family legacy?
Most likely. Yeah, probably. Downtown Lexington or something, yeah.
Really just
yeah.
to say you're going to take
But I'll tell you what, we've been doing like little Easter eggs of old John Michael videos. Like I just did a content day for Almost So Close. And there's some scenes in the Beer and Bones video that we kind of like recreated and stuff. And we did it with I Love the Way You Love Me.
Well, you should use it because you have to use everything to your power, and you're the only person with like this connection where you can kind of mine it in an interesting way.
And it's fun too. You know, it's like I swear he's forgotten about all the, like I sent him a video of the little Easter egg. It's like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, it's your music video, Dad. And he's like, oh, I don't remember doing that. But it's
why do you care?
Yeah. But it really is it is fun. And you know, it's fun for me to do that kind of stuff because I'm gonna have a family one day and obviously Krista and you know and all that stuff. We'll have kids one day and it'll be fun for them to see their dad doing, you know, kind of the same thing that their granddad did, you know. And,
no pressure on them, but
no pressure.
third in the line.
Dude, I hope they are the least talented kids when it comes to music. I don't want to put them through this.
We have a
good God.
15-month-old and we have the same wish. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he liked trucks? Go ahead. Love trucks, buddy. Wheels.
Do anything else. It's going to be a whole lot easier if they're a lawyer or a doctor
Yeah,
or
if he likes
something.
numbers, I'm like, go ahead, buddy. Love
Go be
numbers.
an accountant, baby.
Please, baby.
You know.
Well, Walker, this has been amazing. I've been looking forward to this. I don't want to keep you all day.
Dude, you're good, man. Hell, I'll sit and talk to you all day.
Well, that's great too. But we'll wrap this up for right now. Thank you for hanging out. People can find you, Walker Montgomery, everywhere.
Yep.
You reply, so they can reach
I
out.
do reply, yeah.
You do reply,
Sure.
and yeah, man, thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy. Good to see you.